a newly updated Afropope live on Twitch.tv. I say newly updated because we have a new piece of hardware today that we are field testing. I want to find out if this is a worthy replacement for the Turtle Beach. I believe it is because I haven't altered the audio levels really at all, and it's keeping me right where I want to be. I will double check here who that is. Someone just retweeted me on Twitter. I gotta tell you, when that stream deck gets here, it's gonna be so much easier. So we're gonna do a little pre-show here. I haven't quite decided what we're gonna play. We are gonna play something today since I'm going under the knife tomorrow. Um, Excellent news. I am now officially graduated from college. I had to take a test that I have struggled with taking for four attempts or so. $30 each time, so $120 to get one final credit applied. Otherwise, I'd have to take a full course, which I tried to do last semester. Took a logic course, and it was just entirely truth tables. The teacher didn't really teach us anything. Made us buy her own platform and book, and was just completely unavailable. So we stopped doing that. But good news, we're done. I have my degree, or at least I will have the physical copy of it once I pay my tuition debt. So, very exciting stuff. Stuff coming to the stream. Real life, kind of intersecting. But I'm a pretty big fan of this headset so far. The only thing is I haven't played anything with it yet. So, I do kind of think we will play Pokemon Snap today. I did go in 100 or level up a bunch of the starting courses. I think the only thing we have left is the Jungle at Night. And I believe the Lumina, at least for the first two areas. I could be wrong, and Jungle Day is not all leveled up, but I'm fairly certain. I'm just gonna give me, I don't know, 5-10 minutes. And if y'all want to say in the chat what you want to watch, that's fine with me. I'm cool with playing whatever. Like, some days I have a good idea of what I play, other days I just don't want to decide, I guess. We're also at 13 followers. And if y'all want to say in the chat what you want to watch, that's fine with me. Audio sounds great. Okay. So, if anyone wants to buy a Turtle Beach PS4/PC edition wireless headset, let me know. Because I think we're going to stick with this. I'm a big fan. I've only gone in the red a little bit here, and I'm not doing anything outside of my immediate, what do I want to call it, vicinity. And I actually really like how this headset feels compared to the Turtle Beach. It is less padding on the top, but I don't really care about that. It's got a good look to it. I'll link it in the chat if y'all want to see what it is, or at least in the Discord, which, by the way, I'm going to post that Discord link here. I am trying to get a little bit more active on it. We have mods, we have, interest channels, voice channels, even a presentation channel, because I think that'd be cool. Like, there's one thing I really like with a streaming community I'm in, Saving the Bees community, is he will uplift streamers. I haven't personally looked into it yet, because I want to be consistent when I do that. I want to have my main, how do I want to put it, show going, or at least like have a good idea. So in other news, let's see if that will start capturing on OBS. No. Okay. I have OBS configured to basically just capture video from any full screen application, and it's not picking up my Steam. I was going to show y'all, I did indeed get the Mass Effect trilogy. It is ready to go. I don't have anything there. I don't really want to show y'all my Weeble, so I'm not going to try to do that. All I will say is it's really weird to have a portfolio that's in the green right now while all this shit goes down with liquidity in the market and inflation. The SEC ran a liquidity test today. That's kind of why things are starting to change in certain areas, and I won't divulge my holdings, just because I think that's very personal and it's something I'm still trying to get into, or, get more going. I do, and I will put this in the Discord. It's already in there, but I do have access to somebody who created this really cool, he calls it a borderline Bloomberg terminal. For those of you who don't know, a Bloomberg terminal is the highest rating of a computer terminal you can have for securities and stocks, and it is a $20,000 machine, and you have to rent it. Well, somebody was able to take publicly available information. I'm just going to load up ESO so y'all aren't staring at a blank screen, and that is what I'm currently broadcasting under. But more than likely, I'm going to set up the capture card here. We'll go offline for a minute because I have to do it through Elgato instead of OBS. But I'm just going to I'll show you all my characters. Why not? It's time. I don't even know why I'm, hiding them from you all. Oh, it sounds so good in this headset. Okay. So I don't know why it's not capturing ESO. Let's try. I wonder if I have to be here. Oh, I don't have ESO as full screen. I wonder if that's why. Usually it's pretty quick at picking this up. Wonder if it's because I'm already live that it's being shitty. I don't have my webcam active. I mean, I would plug it in for y'all just to show you before the surgery, but I need to go through all my USBs connected to this PC and disconnect things that are not in use. I have a big ass bunch of them plugged into the back of my computer, and every USB slot is filled. So, I mean, it's something I will definitely have after the stream. I have the video camera, the webcam. I have it for PS5 as well. Should be cool. I just haven't really wanted to set it up yet, and I will get on that, once we finally, let's see, can I just capture a specific window? I could do launcher. Okay, cool. So you all should be able to see, there we go. Okay, now y'all can see my characters. Let me fix the desktop audio, because there we go. That should be working. There we go, yeah. Okay, so I mentioned to you all in the last stream that I have a bunch of different names that I kind of tried to get together. Someone beat me to Shrek is Love, Shrek is Love, Shrek is Life. So I did Shrek is Life and Love. Big Dog. Vegeta. In honor of, Vegeta. Tribute to our pug who passed last year. Ian and I haven't touched this count in a long time, so this wood elf has been there for a while. That is my bow main. We have 2 sorcerers. I usually play as a high elf when I run Skyrim, so I wanted to have 2, but I kind of wanted to make Vegeta too. And he's sword and shield sorcerer because you can cast with, with the weapon. I know you can do it with other stuff too, because I use a magical whip on my Dragon Knight here. But yeah, that's kind of what we're dealing with here. I'm just gonna hit play because, again, I think y'all just need to see, have something to look at. I think a black screen is obnoxious, and it'll give me time to plug back in the capture card and everything. I would normally leave it, however, this is an older capture card and it has this very bizarre glitch that, I'm gonna turn down the desktop audio a little bit, sorry. Okay. That should be better. Every time I say it's better, it just interjects with like a whole ass theme. There we go. Okay, so we're in the Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary, I think is where we were last. I might turn off the music. This is kind of annoying, just for right now. Or turn down the music volume, there we go. Alright, that's better. Okay. So yeah, I am just going to leave this here for the moment. Nothing really changed since we played. I'm still in the Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary. I haven't played at all, really. Natasha was just here, so I spent a lot of time with her. Because I'm going to be indisposed the next 3 days. But yeah, no, we're going to get into Pokemon Snap here in about 5-10 minutes or so. I just need some time to set up the capture card, make sure, it's still running correctly, make sure this headset is set up to configure with it. So we'll keep doing a pre-show. The stream will disconnect briefly as I switch to the Elgato capture card software. rather than OBS. So yeah, we have an Elgato Stream Deck coming, and I also get a free year of a voice modulation software that comes with it. So I just went with the 15 key one. If I decide later on I like the Stream Deck and I need more buttons, my plan is just to give the 15 to Natasha and buy the 30 too. It's only $100 more than I paid. I almost went back and canceled my order, but I was just like, dude, like, you just paid for a surgery, like, what's having an extra $100 just sitting around just to make sure you're good to go? And then, yeah, I'm really excited for that Stream Deck. I also have the preload for Mass Effect already done. That is, again, you know, going to be an entirely on-stream performance. However, it may take a few days to begin because I will be recovering. I think it's going to take me anywhere like the 3 days that they kind of say, or maybe even before, where I'm kind of like, okay, I can talk for a decent experience time, or even just do a quiet stream, you know. But most people have told me I'm not even going to want to play anything, I'm just going to sleep, so we'll see. I had to stop smoking weed 3 days ago for this, which is funny because they verbally told me, like, after we discussed, you know, post-COVID syndrome, my heart, and marijuana, they basically told me, they're like, it might fuck with anesthesia, so stop smoking, you know, to go to bed before 3 days before your appointment, which I did. I haven't had too much hard time sleeping because I already know. So in the past, where jobs tested, I would, you know, most of the time it's a swab test because P tests are horribly expensive if you didn't know that. So what they do is, or what I usually do is, even if I have a P test, you get a shit ton of green tea, drink it, exercise a bunch, drink a lot of water, and you're good to go. Speaking of water, to get one. My goal tonight, because I can't eat or drink anything after 4 a.m. tomorrow, is to be mad hydrated today. I already ran on the elliptical. That should make me tired. I already want to take a nap. Usually after exercising, since getting post-COVID, that is what I do. I exercise, I take a shower, I kind of cool down, and then I nap. Let my body recover. But because I have a hard time sleeping due to insomnia, and I know some people are like, oh, that's not insomnia. Insomnia means you can't do anything, bruh. And I'm like, yeah, I get that. There are semantics with insomnia. However, my insomnia isn't always, I got 1 or 2 hours of sleep. It can be, I stayed up all night long and I've done the same last night. Like, I don't know what to do here. So, it was really cool living in a state that, you know, where they can I can openly say, hey, I smoke marijuana. What effect will this have? And basically just told, hey, stop doing it 3 days before. Of course, the paperwork said 5, so hopefully there won't be too much interference. And then, of course, you know, I'm not much of a drinker, so we got some margaritas on Mother's Day. Y'all were here for that stream. That was actually a very popular stream. That's the most unique viewers I've had in a long time, so thank you all for tuning in on that. But hopefully here soon, almost got the capture card set up, we will just be able to progress. Like, I don't know. One thing I'm kind of looking forward to is potentially having the means to leave the current place I'm living at and either move in with my girlfriend, which would kind of be tough because she has a lease, and I don't know if she can sublease. She's looking into that right now, but it's student housing, so who the fuck knows. But anyways, yeah, so we already have plans for like a stream room, an entirely dedicated room, so, you know, camera would be on most of the time unless it's a quiet stream. One of the big reasons I don't always have my camera on in here is it's a bitch to set up. I do get self-conscious looking at myself sometimes, but I can usually get past that. The reason why I haven't been doing it lately is just because I don't really like my room as a layout, you know. When I was in the corner when we first started streaming on the opposite side next to the window, all y'all saw were posters behind me and my rig and my dresser, I guess. Now, you know, you see out my window, you see all the nerdy posters I have by my bed, my tapestry, And I know it's kind of silly to say in like a time of Zoom and everything, but I do value my privacy. So there have been streams where I have put on the camera and I've either just directed it at my rig or I've just really focused it just on me. And like I said, I would rather have a more professional setup where we do that regularly. So that is something I'm working towards. But okay, so I think I mentioned it earlier, but the reason why I have to set up the capture card every time I do this is if I play my Switch in dock without this computer on, I will have no sound. And I'm not sure why that is, if it's some kind of glitch or what's up, but so this is kind of how I rectify it. I unplug the capture card, I plug it back in. Okay, capture card's all plugged in. I'm gonna load up Elgato here. That is one thing at some point I would like to get. I'd like to get a new capture card. Because this is nice, but I am just borrowing it essentially from Armand. And it's kind of older. It's prone to glitches. One stream it would not quit disconnecting. I don't know what the deal was with that, so hopefully we won't run into that today. Go ahead and get this OBS set up. I mean, Elgato. I really prefer OBS over it. You won't hear any music audio from ESO while I do this, since ESO is launched in my screen at the moment. So let me do this. Why is it's not picking up my Switch? There we go. Okay. Oh, swap back to here. Alright, so I'm going to briefly switch over to OBS. So give me just a second. It's going to show I'm offline.